Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be yet another STO episode video. Cardassian Struggle, Facility 4028. Let's get started.
The Federation Council has authorized the release of the Founder from the detention facility where she is currently being held. I need someone the Founder will respect to complete the transfer. You're the best candidate for the task. I don't expect any problems. But I didn't expect jem'hadar from the past to crash the board conference either. So take my recommendations with a grain of salt. The important thing is the safety of Aaron and the Founder. We need their help if we want to end this standoff without more bloodshed.
Okay, so let's go to the Ayala system. Is that in this one? It is not, so we'll have to head to another sector. Nope. Let's head for somewhere in the middle. Watching that cutscene, it makes me wonder what would happen if a starship would travel through a star at warp speed. Okay, let's see how far we are from the actual... Oh, not too far. Awesome. Okay. This one's I guess, an average length episode. It's one of my better one. It's one of the better ground missions. I kind of like this one, considering I'm not a big fan of ground missions in general. But this one actually has a bit of a storyline to it, which helps drive it along, which I like. Okay, let's begin. Okay. I would like comments about this sort of thing where it's loading, it takes forever. I'm more than happy to cut this out so that it, instead of having this load screen, it just cuts from the ship to the next scene. So this, whether it takes 5 seconds or 30 seconds, I can just cut that little load screen out and make the videos just that little bit shorter, a little bit less time spent watching them. Every second counts when you're trying to figure stuff out. Especially if you're just watching these just to get accolades or whatever might be accompanied in them. Okay. Captain, we've arrived at the designated coordinates. I am detecting a large structure on the asteroid. We'll need to approach before we can hail them. I thought this was spoken. Okay. Hello first. Your authorization to visit has just come through from Starfleet Command. We don't get many visitors here, so this is quite an occasion. However, we are detecting 2 ships in orbit. Why is there a jem'hadar vessel? It's classic because I am a jem'hadar vessel of escorting a jem'hadar. Okay. They've really got to check this for just the wording, just to change the wording slightly. We have a Vorta guest. Wayun is here to see the Founder. That is most irregular first. Very well. I will permit you to beam down with one of your officers. The Vorta, however, will have to remain on his ship. Come speak to me, and if everything is in order, I will allow him to enter the facility.
The Founders are wise in all things. The Dominion has endured for over 2,000 years, and we will continue to do so.
Wayun, just wait here until I speak to the Warden.
Very well. I wait. You do understand that my patience is not an endless commodity, yes? When it is exhausted, I'm afraid we shall enter a more unpleasant stage of our relationship. Let us hope the situation is resolved before that occurs.
Okay, I can see him speaking to anyone like that, but seeing as I'm a jem'hadar, I think he'd have more authority over me, and he'd be more like, you know, not a founder, a Vorder. How dare you speak to me or tell me this? So again, I know it takes time and effort to rewrite the storyline for every single faction. You know, you've got the time travelers, you got the Romulans, the Klingons, the Federation, the Dominion. Soon you'll have, I'm not entirely sure what they're going to have, but the Discovery Edition. So, you know, having 6 or 7 different phrases, I don't know. Having the voice actor do 6 or 7 different variations of this would be a very long task to do. So I don't know. I just prefer if there was just the wording, or would just be more generic. When this was first released, it was just Federation and Klingon, so it was fine. But then when you had the Romulans join, and now you've got the Jem'hadar joining, they really need to make it even more generic than it was before. Just because just the way they interact doesn't really make sense. Why is there a Jem'hadar vessel when I'm a Jem'hadar vessel? So they really need to just, I'm not sure, just change it up just a little bit. Okay, sorry for rambling, let's get on with this. Wyun's not happy, but he's agreed to wait, sir. We are ready to transport on your orders. Oh yeah, over the last couple of days I've been doing a lot of the cute events and gathered up a lot of reputation marks, and I've actually maxed out most of my reputation. I've only got, I think, 2 more to go, so by the end of this week I should have all my reputation maxed out. Captain, the Warden is waiting for us in Isolation Zone A. According to the information we received, if we follow the blue line, it should lead us right to him. So we'll just zoom in a little bit.
Antechamber A.
Now what was I saying?
Authorized visitors must report to the Warden. Follow the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
That's right, gotta...
ISIS access granted. How may I assist you?
I am ISIS, the Inmate Security Information System. Visitor recognized. Visitor authorization verified. Access level 2 authorized. Welcome to...
Authorized visitors must report to the Warden. Follow the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
Okay. Welcome to Facility 4028. First, please report to Warden before proceeding into the facility.
You may proceed.
I'm not sure if you can fall off...
Isolation Zone A.
I'm not sure if you can fall off the edge. I don't think I've ever tried. Talk to Warden. Welcome.
Authorized visitors must report to the Warden. Follow
Okay.
the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
Annoying. Is there anything I can do to assist you? I'm here to see the Founder. Oh, really? That is quite unusual. I thought you were the Klingon Defense Force representative. I requested to speak to inmate 53160. He's been waiting for quite some time. I'll need to verify your authorization to see the Founder, and that will take a few minutes. Until then, would you
Authorized visitors must report to the Warden. Follow the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
Until then, would you be willing to speak to inmate 53160? He's in Isolation Ward A. You can get there from this area. Okay. So if you've played the Klingons,
Extending walkway.
the training for the Klingons faction, this inmate is actually part of that storyline.
Coordinate 53160.
Karak, Klingon, Class 2, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe, threat level. Pending. Require isolation ward protocols. Visitors must be approved by Warden. Food and water intake must be monitored by medical personnel. I'm not sure if you would really want me to read all this. This is just information about him, but it's not really important. The Empire sent you? Very well then. I have heard the stories of your victories first. I know you are a valiant warrior. Look then, upon my miserable state, here I sit, caged like an animal, waiting for slaughter, and not even the sweet release of death will wash the stains of dishonor off my soul. The barge of Grathor waits for me, as it waits for us all. Unless we defeat the Federation, this will be your fate as well. Okay, well, I'm not a Klingon, I'm a jem'hadar, so that, again, slightly different. That is what you called someone here to hear? The sad, self-pitying song of a warrior without teeth? Okay. So what do you want? Can the dead want anything? I felt like I have been forgotten by the Empire, by everyone. It has been so long since I have seen another warrior, and these holograms are nothing but pale shades of life. I made my request for a representative simply to see if anyone still cared that I was still alive. Now that you're here, at least I know that the war continues, that life continues outside these walls. It is enough. I'll make a report to the Klingon Defense Command for you, but that's all I can do for now. Okay, so obviously there's more and more speech options, but we'll just continue on with the mission. Is there anything I can see? I did as you asked. May I see the Founder now? Of course, I verified your authorization and granted permission for your Vorta friend to transport as well. However, he must remain outside the isolation zone. I realize this is an unusual situation. Security protocols must be maintained. We're losing our most famous inmate. I suppose I should be a little sad, but it's not like she was very easy to get to know. She's very different from our other inmates. I don't suppose that she has much use for us. The Founder is being held in Isolation Zone B. If you follow the red line into facility, you'll pass through main holding and then another processing area. Beyond that is Isolation Zone B. Okay, so let's follow the yellow brick road.
Isolation Zone A.
Or maybe the red brick road. Oh wait a minute, do I have to speak? Yeah, I have to speak to Wayun.
The Founders are wise in all things.
Did you know your psychographic profile is required reading for all Vorta field supervisors? It's quite a fascinating study. To say you've had an unusual career would be an understatement.
Follow me, I'll take you to the Founder.
I'm happy to hear it. Despite the delays, you're fulfilling your end of the deal adequately. I would like to remind you that the safety of the Founder is now your responsibility. If she is harmed, the Dominion will have no choice but to respond. I think you'll find that Karo Khan will be the least of your problems if that occurs.
Again, he's a jem'hadar. If the Founder comes to harm, the jem'hadar should kill themselves in an honor killing. Let's go. Okay. So pretty much the way you're going, you've got to fight your way back up to where you entered in the first place. So just keep in memory where you've traveled.
Main holding.
Okay. I'll have to wait for the Wyoon, I guess. What am I missing? Go to isolation zone B. Ah. Don't think this is it. Gotta go there. So if I come down and go up that way. Okay, that was it, yeah. So you have to go up on the catwalk and around the outside. Again, it's been a while since I've played these missions from the beginning, so I'm not 100% sure, but slowly the information comes back. Slowly the information comes back to me. This can't be right. Again, this red line is playing shenanigans with me. Supposed to follow the red line. This is blue.
You may proceed.
Awesome to the Maximus. Okay.
Isolation Zone B. Extending walkway.
Okay, it should have the same information.
Access granted.
X probably meaning unknown. She's been sitting there for 30 years and her sentence is still pending. Okay. Notes. Leader of the Dominion forces during the Dominion War. See, there's not really any leader. Surrendered to Federation custody after signing the Treaty of Bajor. Rehabilitation and therapy efforts have been ineffective. Medical personnel not equipped to deal with changeling physiology. Utilize subroutine Bashir 98 before any examination.
Access granted.
Access to the force field control granted. Please lower the field now if you wish to interact with the inmate. And this is basically how Odo's first room started out. He had this little thing he could change shape around, and he had his little bucket to sit in. But he had some plants and other things in his room. Okay, let's keep going.
What do you want, Salad?
See, again, it's a jem'hadar, so you'd think she'd be more like, oh, what's a jem'hadar doing here? Continue.
Time is meaningless. I will endure.
A voter came here with me. I will take you to him.
Then you mean to release me? Interesting. The price of my freedom, I trust, will not be insignificant. I will trust you, despite my inclination to do otherwise. I will return to the Great Link and to Odo. We have much to discuss. Lead the way. I wish to see what you Solids have in store for me after all these years.
Founder, your ordeal is at an end.
Wyoon, your line lives on. Good. Let us leave this place.
Founder, we have taken DS9 in your name and are prepared to extend our campaign throughout the quadrant. Give your blessing to our victory. We are yours to command.
I know you, Karakan. Your fleet failed us in the battle for Deep Space Nine. We lost because you did not arrive.
The fleet was diverted passing through the anomaly. We did not...
I need soldiers, Karakan, not excuses. You failed the Dominion once. I will not give you the opportunity to do so again.
No, it can't. Ah! Attack! Kill everyone but the Founder! We are dead! We go into battle to reclaim our lives!
I think not. Did you really think I came here alone? Loyal Jem'hadar! Defend your god! Kill these traitors!
Okay.
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged.
Okay. Captain, I've lost contact with the ship. I'm detecting power failures all over the station and there are signs of weapons fire. But there's something blocking my senses and I can't get a complete reading. We're near the secondary ISIS core. That might be the best place to determine what's happening and what we can do to get back to the ship. Okay, so where are we?
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged. Antechamber B. Secondary ISIS core.
Emergency protocols engaged. Tell me about non-lethal protocols.
ISIS is offline. Options emergency selected. Protocols engaged.
So either way, basically what happens is when you shoot them, shoot the inmates, once they become sedated, they'll be transported back to their cells. Otherwise, you can shoot them and kill them. So I'm just going to go with non-lethal because...
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
Okay, so you've got to fight your way all the way back to the beginning point.
Enemy combatant in close proximity.
My... What's going on over here? I could have sworn the Founder was attacking someone. Oh. Tag the prisoner, that's right.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Making damage detected.
Violence is against facility regulations. All inmates are ordered to return to their cells.
Personal shield losing power.
Oh.
Personal shield losing power.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Was that it?
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Oh, there's another one.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay, this circle. Not sure if I missed someone.
Access denied.
Yep, missed
Weapons
someone.
fire detected. Possession of weapons is a violation of facility regulations.
Oh, you're unconscious. Did not realize you. Oh, there we go. Tag. Halfway in the wall.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. Where's my mouse? There it is. You gotta fight your way through here.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Oh. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Wrong franchise. What?
Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Zone now. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
Oh. Okay, must have just been those two. Must have been jem'hadar for the rest of them.
Suppression turrets activated.
Nah, I'm not going to waste my time scanning gases. Must be under the bridge.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected.
I do like how they have named a lot of the prisoners instead of just giving them generic prisoner.
Prisoner
Oh.
secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Violence is against facility regulations. All inmates are ordered to return to their cells. Transporting to safe zone now. Suppression turrets activated.
So even though I don't need them, you get that accolade for doing it.
Personal shield losing power. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Damn it.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay, nuns. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck.
Shield losing power.
Weapons fire detected. Possession of weapons is a violation of facility regulations. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay, the bubble is still here. Which probably means I missed another one again somehow. Yep, I missed one. Ugh. I just hope he's not on the other side of the room. Okay, there's no prisoners here. Looks like he's on the other side of the room. Dang it.
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
That's outside the bubble. Oh, wait a minute.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Hey, okay. Well, that's frustrating. Literally right even past past this level back to the previous level just to find the extra person. As you can see, we're almost near the end. Woohoo!
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Violence is against facility regulations. All inmates are ordered to return to their cells. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay. Okay, so I think there was the person you spoke. Yeah, it is. Okay. In the end, there is nothing but death. Without my honor, I am nothing. If you want to fight, if you won't fight, you're of no use to the Empire. Go back to your cell. Excuse me. You are right. I suppose that even the Maktaval is out of my grasp now. I have no siblings or brother in arms, and my honor, there is nothing of my honor left to salvage. I was given a chance for death in battle, and I rejected it like a fool, a cowardly fool. Even if I could enter Stover Core now, I would dishonor that sacred place with my presence. Farewell first. If you remember me, do so as an example. This is what will happen to all fallen warriors if the Federation wins.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Primary ISIS core.
Yep. Is there anything I can do to assist you? Can you take it from here? Certainly. Now that ISIS is online, getting the remaining prisoners back in their cells and settled down should be trivial. I've also contacted the closest starbase and requested an engineering team. We'll be back at peak operating capacity at no time. Thank you first for your assistance. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been here. Well, you wouldn't have been attacked if I wasn't here. Excellent. I'll be leaving with the founder now. Okay. Use the transporter pad.
Primary ISIS core.
If you're wondering why we have to go all the way back to the pad instead of just ending the mission, if you've been watching Star Trek, you'll know that the prison facilities have got shielding, and there is you have to actually be authorized to leave, plus have the shielding put down at certain points. Okay, let's beam out and end this mission. I think we've got the others. Captain, I'm detecting multiple jem'hadar ships and there are more on an intercept course. I'm contacting the fleet at Bajor, but I don't know if... Incoming hail, sir. It's the lead jem'hadar ship. Kara Khan wants to speak to you.
Surrender the Founder and your pet, and you will survive, Captain. Refuse, and I will destroy your ship.
He's bluffing. He can't harm a Founder.
I can, and I will, Vorta. Victory is life.
Go to warp while you still can. We'll hold them off.
No! I will have the Founder! All ships, attack!
Captain! Shields at 47% and falling!
Evasive maneuvers. Pattern shown 6. Launch torpedoes. Full spread.
Sir!
We won't be able to hold them off forever, Captain.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. All these little cutscenes. Getting confubulated. Alright. Okay, so that is it. Okay. That could have gone better, but I know you did the best you could. A check of Facility 4028 shows several prisoners unaccounted for. Most will be able to pick up with ease, but there are 2 high priority inmates missing. Tarez and someone named James Fedi Marar. See, I don't think this actually is continued on. I don't think there's a mission where you have to catch these 2, which they might actually add at some point. I don't know anything about Marar, but Taras has had help. An Iconian energy signature was detected near her cell. She could be anywhere now. But the Founder and Wyun are safe and willing to cooperate. That's the only bright spot in this mess. Rescue teams are already in the Alaya system looking for survivors from the battle. The jem'hadar took some hits too, but from what we know, Karu Khan made it back to Deep Space Nine. This is not over yet. Now, I think the shield is part of a set. Yep. And you can also get a jem'hadar officer. I'm going to go for the shield because I've already got 6 or so officers, so I'll just get the shields for now. And if I want to, I'll just redo the mission. Okay, let's wait for this to start up so we can tell her to go away.
Now that we have the aid of one of the founders, we...
Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, no, what am I looking for? Nope, it's not there. Okay. Oh, you get it. You get both of them? Oh, duty officers. Okay. And the shield. Okay. Yeah. That's the end of that mission. Any comments, please leave them down below. Any criticism, I'm happy to take. Just keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.